Welcome to the show. Today we're going to be going over Mismatch Chapter 11 All is Fair. Veronica wants to take her dad to a fancy charity ball. Can he fit into her world and still be himself? So, as after last chapter, chapter 10, we see like our love interest, Jack or Jake, they're planning something, they're calling someone. So, basically, we thought like they were up to something. So, and this is a big event for us. Bowling alley was our main character's dad's sort of place, and Veronica fitted right into that. And now it was our dad's opportunity to fit into Veronica's levels. So now, sort of that way they put it. Now, what was Jack up to? We asked him a lot of questions at first, but he or they mostly deny it. And then we meet our love interest, Jack or Jake's mom. We have a nice moment there. Our love interest tells us like how they were, a matchmaker from very first childhood. Sort of, we see that if you play the diamond scene, like they always tried to bring their mom and dad close when they had a fallout, and but still he didn't succeed, and he always blamed himself, or she always blamed herself. So our main character's love interest always blamed themselves for their parents divorce, but they had nothing to do with it though. But you feel like that if you have those kind of things, like like not even like something bad happens, of course at first you blame yourself. So that's the common nature of human being. So we have this sympathy on Jack and or our love interest, and then we have this beautiful moment there. Now next we prepare our dad for that charity event, and we get help from Maggie, like how to smooch and how to get into like in those kind of events, big places. We get this dimension also to buy our dad some nice suit, and for our main character we get to buy an awesome dress. We go to the charity event, we see like Veronica sitting there, our dad goes there. But right now here's the thing. So we see Jack, now love interest. Now we thought like they were up to something, but till this point we didn't understand anything. So he was being rude, he was a little to Maggie, he was being a little bit unconventional and not like Jack, like our love interest that we used to know. So then we see like three patrons coming toward Veronica and Drew, our main character's father. So now one of them was named Charles, and if you played the story, you saw like most of the patrons. One of them were sort of they recycled Principal Jennings. The other one was Sophia directly. So I was like, what? I thought maybe it would be Sophia because they can just punch two universes, because Sophia is also from Sam Sophia, you remember from the nanny affairs. So I wouldn't be surprised if they said like this is Sophia, but they didn't. So that's the thing, So that's the thing, So basically all those things. So now this Charles guy, he was being pretty rude, and he started saying bad things about our dad's bar and what they served there. Something like he was just attacking again and again, basically pushing down what you say, like this manipulating and saying bad stuff that you basically they were showing our main character's dad that, dude, you don't deserve this, Veronica, or you don't belong here, like always the rich people do, stereotypical way. Specifically in Choice's books you would have seen it. So if you remember those moments, with when you played that book, I don't remember the name off the top of my head. Passport to Romance, we saw that. So our boss, their friends did the same thing, if you remember. So now at this point, now Jack says like he called Charles. So we had a fallout there. Like we say our main character says Jack that how dare they did that. Now they said like it's a competition. Our main character, we were basically soaring ahead. So it was a much needed move from him, and he did that. So now a lot of people are really mad at Jack for doing that, including our main character. So that's really thing, like it was a our main character felt stab in the back. But when I read the story, I would say like, well, what Jack did, we have this mental bond. We are more than just competitor or partner. We have something, a mental bond between ourselves. So it was a low move from Jack, sort of. But on the other side, what Jack said, like one day or another this had to come to open, because Veronica lives a different kind of life, and now on the other hand, our main character's dad, he lives a completely different kind of life. So, and he called Charles just to show our main character and our main character's father that then he's not the right match for Veronica. So his intention is wrong, but also you see like Veronica doesn't defend our dad. Like he doesn't say anything like, hey, so because they're just patrons and she'll get probably big money, that's why she is keeping quiet, she's not saying anything. And we see like our dad's match, Veronica falling out at the end. So I would say like, and we finally see like Veronica's ex entering. So we know this. What is the move? So who called him? Definitely Jack. So Veronica's match, who is gonna be? So we are pushing our dad for that, and Jack is pushing Veronica's ex for that. So Jack thinks like if he gets Veronica's match, and if he is a perfect, he would be a perfect matchmaker. He can win this race and become the CEO if he finds Veronica's perfect match in Veronica's ex. So that in that case, our dad would be heartbroken, because dad and Veronica both have something special in them, in between them. So now, as to do I think that it is going to happen? Absolutely no. Do I think Jake was wrong? Well, it depends. Why depends? Because what Jack did was, I would say, it was a move, because Jake was working for a long time, and suddenly they had to compete for the CEO position with a newbie. It was sort of I would say, but still, like, he didn't do anything too bad, but it was a part of game. You can do that. But also, just think about it. If Veronica, I think it would happen sooner than later. Like Veronica would come around, and she would say our main character's dad drew that, how they were sorry, like they should have defended our main character. Because first place, probably there were, sort of for they were grilling, they were basically roasting our main character dad, those patrons. But that was Veronica's place to say something like, hey, you don't get to say stuff like that. Like at one point they said to our main character's dad that about our main character's dad, like how you can just fall for this kind of a guy. So at that point Veronica was just sad and quiet. I understand, like, she is can't say anything, but she is sort of in a shell, so she has to break that shell, and she has to come out, and she has to speak out for our main character's dad. And I think that's going to happen in the next chapter. Probably you're going to see like the next chapter will start like the falling out between our main character and our main character's love interest Jack, but sort of the antagonist character Veronica's ex Robert entering. But at the end things will come out, but I think Veronica has to say our dad like it was a moment, and our dad would say also like they should have not said like that. So I think that would happen. Let me know your thoughts. Do you think like what Jack did was totally nonsensical? I'm not saying like, but I'm saying just as per a game strategy, I'm saying it was a nice move. And I'm also not just saying that the falling out between our main character's father and Veronica is all because of Jack. Because if they now, that's where I think the relationship would mature. Because as long they would go. So let me know your thoughts. Like Veronica should have said something in defense of our main character's dad. She had the opportunity. She didn't do that. So let me know, guys. What do you think about this? What is your thought? And make sure to comment. Let me know if I'm wrong. If you don't, let me, by all means, let me know your thoughts in the comment section. So we would tune in again for the next chapter next week. Thank you, guys. Have a nice holiday weekend. Stay safe with your family, and I wish you the very happy holidays, and I hope the coming year would be awesome. Thank you, guys. Bye.